Welcome to TC Boxing in association with KO Clothing and IFL TV. Here with me, I'm joined by Mitch Big Dollars Dawson. How you doing, Mitch?
Yeah, good. It's awesome. Tough hit out.
Yeah, very tough fight out there. Obviously, ended up in a draw. Very awkward fight, action-packed. Definitely. Well, obviously, the night's still going on, but it's going to be a contender for fight of the evening for sure. How did it feel out there? How did you feel out there, and what are your thoughts on the result?
Look, I felt better in the end rounds, coming towards the later rounds. It was very awkward styles, very sort of loopy. Kept on switching stances a few times, and yeah, it was difficult to find my range. I should have been working off my jab a little bit better, but look. Just got to work on plenty of things to work on now. I didn't copped a few decent shots, but didn't get rattled at all. Really, managed to keep pushing forward, and yeah.
Excellent. And yeah, in terms of the style, how did you find? Was it hard to adjust to his style? So he was coming in, he was coming out. It was very awkward. Were you expecting that kind of fight, or did you know much about him?
No, I wasn't. I didn't know what to expect really. I expected my jab to be working a lot better.
Yeah.
I was hoping to fire out that and find my range and just work off that jab, but just the way he was squaring out, launching in with those big shots, I couldn't pick that range as well as I would have liked to. So I had to sort of stay just as far out of his range, and I couldn't manage to close that gap as well as I would have liked to.
And in terms of moving forward from here, is a rematch something that you would think about?
Yeah,
now?
I
think he's got a New South Wales state title fight with Daniel Kennedy, who was meant to be fighting tonight as well.
Yep.
So there's obviously something down the line that you can look at, obviously.
Definitely.
How would you approach that differently if you were to go into that fight with Rex again?
Just more training. I would know what to look for. I think make a lot more use of coming up and under, a few more body shots and uppercuts.
See, I noticed the uppercut we landed very well.
Yeah.
And I know that speaking to people previously had said that was one of your sort of stronger punches, and they seem to have a lot of success with that. So yeah, obviously, it'd be great to see. I'm pretty sure everyone else in there would happily watch that fight again. And I know we spoke previously before the fight about training full time now, training 3 times a day, getting those big sessions out. How did you feel the effects of that were, and did you feel fine going through the fight? How did you feel the conditioning was in the later rounds?
Yeah, no. Look, again, like I wasn't using my jab and legs enough. Look, the conditioning held up. I think I could have pushed out another couple of rounds if there was a few extra rounds to go. And obviously the state titles are an 8-round contest, so that's something I'd definitely be nearly close to ready for. But look, a lot of things I need to work on. That legs coming down, up under, and driving off those legs and closing that gap a lot quicker rather than standing there in the same place for a good time.
Excellent. So plenty to work on, plenty to look forward to. We'll catch up with you soon once you've got another fight announced, and until then, we'll wish you all the best.
Thanks again, mate.
Cheers, Mitch.
Cheers.